I don't think I've ever been spoiled this much on a single episode before, man. And I had no say in the matter. No say. It was just back to back to back to back. Now, thankfully, I barely saw any images. It was mainly, you know, hearing everything that took place. Some of it, which I still can't even believe. So we're here today, man. You may be asking yourself, well, if you know so much, why are we reacting to it? Are you kidding me? With Onigashima? Not only Onigashima, but my boys showing out? In this episode, my boys are gonna show out. I know, I heard. My boys are gonna show out. I have to react to it, you feel me? So we're here today. I know it's coming. I'm a manga reader. But it just sucks knowing certain specific things that are anime only. And one of the things makes no sense to me. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing if it's even a shoot. Like, whatever. Let's get right into the episode. Let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I know one thing that happened for certain, which is crazy. Toei's insane. And that's the scene I can't wait to see the most. I know where the episode ends, and there's this one specific part about a certain character that I was like, what? So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how they handle that, because I don't even know if that's something that was confirmed to us as manga readers. So when I heard that, I was kind of perplexed. I was like, excuse me? So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Let's see what goes down. It's about this character right here. I was like, wait, what? So they're taking a lot of creative liberties with you-know-who. Because if we saw that character already, right? And it's supposedly in today's episode, again. So I'm curious. I'm actually really curious. You know, Toei's been taking a lot of creative liberties in this arc, but specifically now with this character. So now I'm really looking forward to seeing how Onigashima's going to be handled from the perspective of that character. Because, hey, I mean, the more the better. The more the merrier. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to that character, yo. That's my dog right there. It's a true legend. But, yo, I really can't wait to see this Zoro scene, man. I am so hyped. Thankfully, the only thing I've seen is like a thumbnail image put up by Crunchyroll. But I just want to see who was it done on, and like in what like what took place. Like, I'm genuinely curious. As a manga reader, like I just want to know how. Like, yo, it's crazy. Yo, last week's episode looked super good, man. Just banging. Like, really, really good. And I wasn't expecting it. Coming off of the episode from the week before. Like, I was pleasantly surprised. Excuse me. Yo, Orochi was doing his thing, man. That man got some big hands. Okay. You feel me? I mean, yo. Okay. All right, Orochi-sama. Hey, yo, Orochi, man. That man's enjoying the life. Hey, he better enjoy while he still can. Oh, that That was cool. Well, that's cool too. Onigashima. We're about to get another movie? Onigashima presents. Look at the king, dog. Yo, Nami and Robin. Toei my goat, you feel me? Toei my goat. I mean, Oda my goat for designing initially, but, you know, Toei for the finishing touch, you feel me? Yo, the yellow spark in Kinemon's eyes. Let's get it. The raid is kicked off. Oh, that was super dope. It came out in like that, oh, what is it? Is it the Kurosawa style? Is that what it's called? Where everything goes black and white? Like that? If I'm not mistaken, I not only know that from Ghost of Tsushima, it's not like, but, yo, that's super cool. The way it just pops up like that, goes black and white. Here we go. Yo, they're partying extra hard. They're partying, man. They're partying so hard. The color's changing like Broly's transforming or something. Yo, shout out to Frankie for rocking the goggles like he's Advent Children Cloud or something. And he's about to get on the bike too. Yo! I love the way that entrance looks. I really like that scene that they added last week with Kid's crew and laughing alongside Killer. That's for sure. Zoro, of all people, stopping him. You love to see it. Is that the scene that it happens in? Oh, man. Maybe I don't know where this episode ends. Oh, now I'm interested. Now I'm fascinated. I'm genuinely fascinated. Idiots. Idiots won't go down that easy. He knows. That's his captain. That's right. He's his captain. It's not a friend. I'm telling you. Yo, Apu is going in so hard on the DJ that he's changing the colors of the arena. Things only seen by Broly in Dragon Ball. Galactic level DJing. The greatest DJ of all time is Apu, son. You can't tell me otherwise. My man is changing the whole color. It's so cool seeing this animated, man. Like, I was legit just like panel for panel looking at those shots. My man's going up the Dragon Gate and losing his color. He made it. And now Luffy gets to be a part of this massive party that's going on. Apu's DJ. Look at that, bro. They're going in hard. You gotta give it up to Queen, man. Yo, Queen, Apu, they know how to throw it down. I mean, hey, Queen is responsible for a whole movie. No, not even a whole movie. Responsible for a whole, like, AMV music video. Hold on a minute, G. It's time. The bike. Let's go. Advent Children, Frankie. Yo. Yo, that's a nice shot. Not it. The Black Rhino, baby. Gotta love Frankie, man. Look at that. Tank Commander Chopper. The sniper. We're here. That man is long gone. No question. And then you let Zoro grab. No doubt. Okay. Hey. My people. This man's a sicko. I feel him. That man needs to be stopped. Yo, this man Sanji stays. Yo. Yo, Nico Robinson. Alright? Just a little. So here we're about to see that scene that I heard about. And I want to see how they handle it. The fusion dance. I mean, pretty much has been his arc. Spooking everybody. Here we go. It's like, in Robin's mind, she's like, finally, somebody else with a level head. There it is. Ulti! Yo, Ulti's VA is so perfect. Watch out, yo. I love Ulti, man. I really do. This man who stays in the shadow. Not that classic One Piece soundtrack, okay. Black Maria, man. With my pay. Hey, me too. Me too. It's always a pleasure. Dog, I want to know who this man uses it on, dude. Oh, it's gotta be on this dude. He's talked about Okobori-san twice. Hmm. Yo, that was nasty. Son, they caught my man's in 4K. Turned around. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yo. Because here's the thing. Nah, I can't even say nothing. I'm just so curious. But the thing is I'll talk about it. I gotta do like a spoiler. You can't talk about it without delving into spoilers. Like first mate, like captain. And you know that hurt Luffy so bad, bro. And so to see these people clowning Okobore Town and clowning his promise that he made, yo, they messed with the wrong goat. They messed with two of the wrong goats. They made this man Zoro unleash his conqueror's haki, and now they're pissing off the other king. Here we go. My man brought color back. Yo, the shot. The shot. Dude, I gotta go back and look at this Zoro scene one more time, man. So yeah, so they showed the Yamato scene. So I heard about the Yamato scene. Yo, I was so in like the Zoro and Yamato scenes and seeing how they would do those that I completely forgot that they would show the Tobiropolis episode. Shout out to Ulti, but I gotta see the Zoro scene one more time. Yo. Yo, I'm cool with it. I want to, this dojo was so raw. You know what, man? If you're an anime only, please do not listen to what I'm about to say. Please do not listen to what I'm about to say, man. If you're an anime only, please pause the video. Thank you for watching. Because I got to talk at least for like 30 seconds about manga material. All right. So if you're an anime only, please don't listen to this section. 3, 2, 1, spoilers. So, Zoro using it in this way, it kind of felt like he didn't mean to use it. Like, he didn't even know what happens. You know, it just happens. And so with future manga implications and about a certain part of the story, you know, being extreme, this is something that's very important to what's about to take place. So what I like about it is in the same way that Onegashima's been taking other creative liberties, in the same way like how they did in the episode with Yamato. Now they're doing it in a case where Zoro's already showing glimpses of it right now. Because there is going to be another instance before, you know what happens, that we see it again. And so now I wonder how they're going to handle 997, because in 997, that's whenever we were first theorizing about that taking place within the arc. But now we are clearly going to see that Toei is going to take the creative liberties. I'm going to assume with this, most certainly whenever we get to 997, and then unquestionably, now I want to know how they're going to handle 1010. Because depending on the way they handle 1010, because one of the reasons why that chapter is so special, I mean, that's one of the best chapters in the entire series for me. But it's specifically why Zoro used it in that chapter. He used it for his cap. He used it for the king. You know, in that desperate situation, it bloomed. And so now I'm wondering how the anime is going to showcase that. You know, of course, we're getting the clues towards it now in the anime. But him actually utilizing it within battle, because no one specifically said it. I thought they were going to say it, or like he himself was going to acknowledge it, but no one said anything. So as far as I'm concerned, it's still fair game, because no one said anything in the crowd, and then he himself didn't acknowledge that it took place. And so you can still have that dialogue from that chapter happen now. And then we're going to see it in its, oh, bro, if that's what they're doing here for some fodder, wait until we get to 1010. Goodness gracious, you feel me? But yo, Onigashima keeps trucking. I am really curious on why they decided to do the Yamato situation here, though. Because, I mean, I know the Yamato hype is real. I mean, at this point, Toei probably knows. I mean, considering, you know, coming in 11th in the popularity poll, showcasing Yamato in the opening, obviously they want to get Yamato on screen as quickly as possible. So I understand it in that way. But I'm just curious on how it is that they're going to handle the next time that we see Yamato. With the way the anime is being paced, is that going to be September? Now I think about it. Regardless. Yo, next month's going to be kind of lit. Now I think about it. Next month's going to be lit. Yeah. No, yeah, next month's going to be really nice. But yeah, I'm just like, when it comes to this arc in the anime and seeing this is why I think doing reactions is so much fun to One Piece right now in Wano. It's not only because they're amplifying the manga material tenfold, but when you get stuff like this Zoro scene, stuff like the Yamato scene, even though I already knew that it was coming this week. But normally when those things come as a surprise, it's like an entirely different experience, honestly. And I think that's why I was so like, man, I wish I would never gotten spoiled, because the anime it has become an experience in and of itself in this arc. It's not just, oh, I can't wait to see my favorite chapter animated, or I can't wait to see how they're going to animate. I mean, I can tell you right now, you know, one of my favorite stretches in the entire series is going to happen soon. And going into this arc, or going into this section, originally, I was like, I can't wait to see them adapt that material. But now it's like shifting a bit. It's like, I can't wait to see what Toei does with that material. Because now, we're seeing two different pieces of the ball game here, man. We got the manga, and then now in the anime, with the way they've been doing certain things, it really does feel like something that's taking a life of its own, and in the better, at least for me, because it causes for a completely different experience. And it's not like any of these decisions that they're making are hindering the experience, at least so far. You know, and I'm coming at this, of course, from the lens of a manga reader, so I can't, of course, speak on any anime only that's been watching these scenes. But as a manga reader, it's not like any of these things are hindering the experience. So I think that's why this arc has been so much fun to react to and to make videos on from an anime standpoint. Because with the manga going in, and like I said, the initial thought process usually in One Piece for me has always been, I can't wait to see this moment animated, this moment animated. But now, even the smallest of moments can be made big. I mean, just look what they did this week's episode. I mean, this week's episode in the manga, it was a good chapter, but pff, like, yo, you give Zoro a King's hockey scene, another Yamato sighting, and you get a full-blown Luffy flashback going up in, like, somewhere to try to avenge Tama and Okobori Town and that Tengu flashback. I was like, yo, what in the world's going on? And then they amplified the scene with Frankie and the bike and the Brachio tank. It was like, man. See, that's the type of stuff that makes this anime so much fun to watch right now. Because you never know how they're going to do these scenes. And it makes it to where no matter if the moment is big or small, I mean, just look at what they did a couple weeks ago. You know, or what was that? 2 weeks ago with that episode. You know, who would have ever thought? So, yeah, man, that's what makes this anime so much fun to watch right now. To where you could even know about happening beforehand. And it's still gonna hit. Zoro greatness, dude. When the goats pop off, they pop off. Next week's episode is gonna be a banger. I think it's the week after next week's episode. I'm not sure who's doing next week's episode. I don't even know who did this week's episode. But I heard that the next episode to look out for was 986. And the thing that kind of scares me about that is that I wasn't told to keep an eye out for 983 and 984, and I genuinely enjoyed both episodes a lot. Like, 983 looked fantastic, and 984 was just a ton of fun to watch. So, 985, I mean, knowing the manga content, has the potential to be really good. 986, though, bro. I was told the moment that the staff list came out to keep an eye out for that one. So, that's going to be exciting. That's going to be exciting. So we'll see what happens there, man. But yo, our birthday is an awesome day. Take care. Let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode in the comment section down below. And please let me know, you know, as anime onlys. Well, I guess no anime onlys are left. For at least those that didn't want to get spoiled. But if there isn't any anime only listening, please let me know what y'all thought about all the scenes you saw in this week's episode. As a manga reader, I'm genuinely curious. I'm going to have to go watch some reactions and see how people thought about some of this stuff. And for manga readers, how did y'all feel about the way that some of this stuff was handled? Like, I'm genuinely curious. So I will see y'all next time. I'm going to go back and rewatch some of these scenes again. Because I want to rewatch the Zoro scene. Because there are multiple other instances within the story where the anime also did it as well. The anime did it back in Sabaody, which was when I first thought that I got my first implication of Zoro having Conqueror's Haki. You know, and of course, you could go back to Alabasta. But in terms of strictly feeling like you saw the Conqueror's Haki, first time I thought that I saw it come out of Zoro was back in Sabaody, which is why I always believed that he had it. But in this arc in particular, there's been so many little hints. But to see it on full display here in a filler sequence, no less, I'm just so curious on how Toei's going to handle these upcoming sequences, especially. You know, 10-10 it's gonna be a banger. I don't care. I mean, that episode could be literally just adapting the things. It's gonna be a banger. I mean, it's literally one of the greatest chapters in the whole series. But I'm curious on seeing how they're gonna handle 997, because I remember when 997 dropped, we were all theorizing about that. At least here, I don't remember if I watched any videos that week, but at least here on this channel in the comment section, we were talking about, and in the Recon's piece, I remember we were talking about the whole, was it Recon? I don't even remember. But all I know is that we were talking about the Conqueror's Haki. possibilities and things that were happening. So, with that being said, I do wonder, especially that is going to be a special episode. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes down in, episode, in that chapter. So I just wonder how they're going to handle that, especially with what happened this week. Like 997, they're going to have to hint it again. And I wonder how they're going to hint it there. I mean, at this point, it's not even hinting. It's kind of like, you feel me, but it's just how they're going to do it, how they're going to execute it. That's what has me most fascinated. But yo, Toei's obviously excited for Yamato, so I think we can expect that chapters 982 and 983, or actually no, I'm going to say 983 and 984, are going to be really, really good in the anime. They're going to be really, really good in the anime. At least 984. Now, 983 is going to be a banger. 983 has to be a banger. So, both of them are going to end up being bangers. I mean, they haven't missed it all in this arc, but specifically for those 2 episodes, just seeing how they're handling this whole Yamato thing so far, I think those 2 chapters, when they get adapted, are going to be bangers. But that's enough out of me, man. I hope you all have an awesome day. Take care. Hope it's great.